Public Service Day is an event which comes once each year. Members of the public are given an opportunity to interact with the government institutions so that the members of the public can have a better understanding on how the government institutions operate. This event is commemorated globally. This year, Public Service Day came with a unique theme, enhancing the agility and resilience of public institutions to achieve equitable governance and rapidly address historical service delivery gaps. In Zambia alone, this event took place across the nation, where a number of activities were offered to the members of the public to encourage the members of the public and the government institutions to have more interactions with members of the public. In Lusaka, this event were hosted at East Park Mall at the University of Zambia grounds. The Choma Central Member of Parliament, Minister of Information and Broadcasting Services, who is also a Chief Government Spokesperson, Honorable Cornelius Mwetwa, was the guest of honor. He visited the stands to appreciate the services offered by the government institutions. Later on in the day, he read the speech on behalf of the Republican President of Zambia, where he emphasized the importance of hard work amongst the public service workers, and he encouraged them not to be caught in the web of corruption activities. More in the following report.
This noble task of representing His Excellency, the President for the Republic of Zambia, President Edgar, who on account of national duty could not be with us here, but as usual, he is here through our presence. Let me recognize in our midst the presence of Honorable Cabinet Ministers, Honorable Felix Mutati, Minister for Technology, Honorable Douglas Sakalima, Minister for Education, the Secretary to Cabinet, the Secretary to the Treasury, chairpersons of service commissions, permanent secretaries, Your Worship, the Mayor of the City of Lusaka, service chiefs, heads of statutory bodies, the resident coordinator, United Nations System, members of the Diplomatic Corps, senior government officials, leaders of the trade unions, fellow public service workers, distinguished invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, may I kindly request all of us to stand and observe a minute of silence in honor of the late 60th President for the Republic of Zambia, His Excellency Dr. Edgar Lungu, who passed on in South Africa on Thursday, 5th June 2025. 1 minute of silence. Thank you. Can take our seats. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Moving around various stands that we have been able to visit this morning, it is self-evident that the civil service is taking our country to the next level of national development. Congratulations. as government, we need you as civil service, in as much as you may need us, but for sustainable national development. I've also been gripped with attention, particularly workers who deliver service to our people regardless of location, social economic status, or ethnicity. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 Africa Public Service Day is being commemorated under the theme Enhancing the Agility and Resilience of Public Institutions to Achieve Equitable Governance and Rapidly Address Historical Service Delivery Gaps. This year's theme has 4 sub-themes. Number 1, strengthening public institutions to address historical inequalities and promote inclusivity. 2, legal and structural reforms to achieve equitable governance. 3, leveraging digitalization and enhance access to information and accountability. And 4, civil society advocacy and multi-stakeholder collaboration for inclusive governance. Fellow public service workers, the theme resonates with government's overarching or overall development agenda of achieving social economic transformation in this country. It is our conviction that citizen and community participation in development will foster equitable governance and address service delivery gaps. For instance, there is urgent need to develop our rural areas and uplift the living standards of the vulnerable in our society. The theme also underscores the need to strengthen public institutions to enhance their efficiency, effectiveness, agility, and resilience in service delivery. As governments, we remain committed to ensuring that public institutions are equipped with capacities to adapt to emerging opportunities and challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, government is implementing various reforms to achieve equitable governance and address inequalities in service delivery. In this regard, the introduction of the free education policy in 2022 is a game changer. We have seen a significant increase in school enrollment from 4.3 million in 2020 to 6.5 million in 2024. Our country is on the move. To accommodate the new learners, we are constructing new schools and additional classroom blocks across the country. In addition, desks have been procured locally in an effort to ensure that no child sits on the floor. Further, more teachers are being recruited and deployed, especially in rural areas. Fellow public service workers, free education is more than a policy. It is a commitment made, a commitment delivered, a commitment to our children, a commitment to a nation, a commitment to the future of our world, that no dream is too big and no background is too humble. The ongoing curriculum reform further reinforces our commitment to to a responsive and inclusive education system. The new competence-based curriculum is equipping learners with relevant skills for agriculture, entrepreneurship, information and communication technologies, and climate resilience. Ladies and gentlemen, the country has made significant progress in strengthening public institutions to address historic inequalities and promote inclusivity. Central to the effort is government's robust decentralization agenda. In this regard, we have substantially increased the Constituency Development Fund from 249.6 million in 2021 to 5.6 billion in 2025. In addition, 13 functions have been transferred from central government to local authorities to ensure efficiency, effectiveness, and access to service by communities. These include district health services, agricultural extension services, and community development. Your government has also decentralized the Attorney General's chambers to all the provinces. Our aim is to have the Attorney General's chambers in all the districts across the country. This is enhancing access to justice as well as efficiency in contract management. The shift from historical centralized to a devolved government system allows for more equitable distribution of resources and greater citizens' participation in their governance. Ladies and gentlemen, in the health sector, government is committed to achieve universal health coverage. We are focusing on those of our people most at risk, such as pregnant women, children, the elderly, and persons living with disabilities. We have constructed over 1,200 health posts across the country. Further, we are constructing mothers' waiting shelters and maternity annexes. We continue to recruit and deploy nurses, midwives, doctors, and clinical officers, as well as other health-related staff. Over the past 3 years, more than 20,000 health workers have been recruited by your government. To improve access to essential medicines, health facilities across the country are being stocked with life-saving drugs. Fellow public service workers, in our unwavering and unflinching commitment to address inequalities, we have continued implementing social protection programs. Assistance must always reach to the most vulnerable in our society. Key programs being implemented include social cash transfer, which your government initiated out of the occurrence of the West drought in living memory, but is determined and committed to ensuring that even as we get out of this drought, that program continue to subsist because it has brought relief to our people. Today, many citizens out there, beyond those in the public service like ourselves, also know and feel how it is to receive money from governments. That program, our government will ensure continues. These programs are changing lives, especially amongst the elderly, persons with disability, female-headed households, children living with extreme poverty, and the youth.
After that, the deserving institutions received some awards for the best interactions with the members of the public. Mureya Abeshai, Street TV Zambia. Always remember, no hate speech, no tribal remarks. It is one Zambia, one nation. Thanks for watching and God bless you.